Okay, class, this week's homework is going to be on the football's Wounded Gladiators. And if you follow the directions here, it says to mark your confusion, show evidence of a closed reading, and write a one-page reflection in your writer's notebook. Okay, we want you to do these first two right here, and there's also a worksheet that goes with it. So as we've talked about before, it's important that you annotate. So if you look at the title here, it says Football's Wounded Gladiators. Ask yourself, what does that mean? It could possibly mean that, when you think of the word gladiator, you think of somebody that's really tough, someone that is hard to knock down. And so when it's in relation to football, what you might think is, here it is, you think about tough guys that are out there playing football. Why are they getting hurt so much? So always look at the title and ask yourself, what does this passage truly mean? So if you look at the first paragraph, it says, a new study found that concussions put NFL players at far greater risk of permanent brain damage. Don't players care? Why would they start off like that? You can see that there's a hook here, but it's making you think about the fact that, so many football players are getting hurt out there, getting concussions. There's a chance of brain damage too. Why don't players care? Why do they keep playing football? What's being done about it? So you write your thoughts over here on the side. And as you go through, you're going to sit here and look at, they're going to give you some facts here about concussions. Look at your numbers. Look at your numbers that are located right here, like 300,000, 150. These are the things that are going to really stand out with that. Read each read each paragraph, and make your annotations on each side. This is about 4 pages long. The next thing I want to do is, after you're done reading it, let's go all the way to the bottom here. Let me get to the bottom. Okay, so that's it with it. Let's look at your actual homework assignment. It says, is the style of writing formal or informal? What that means is, are they addressing the story? Are they using terms like Mr. or Mrs.? Are they talking about dude or girl? We know the difference between formal and informal. Think about when there's slang being used, or when you text someone. That's very informal. But when you write a letter, like Mr. or Mrs. so-and-so, dear so-and-so, that would be something that is formal. The next one, it says, and I'm moving to the right, what is the point the writer is trying to make? Explain your answer. What is the main idea here? What is the point that writer is trying to make after he wrote this article about wounded gladiators, football wounded gladiators? What was the whole purpose behind that? And then the next one is, who is the intended audience for this piece of writing? Why do you think so? The fourth one is, what is the point of view? Is it first person or third person? Explain your answer. Is it third person omniscient? Is it third person limited? All of the things that we talked about in class. And I think that there's a second page here too. There's a bottom page. How did you connect to the article? What kind of connection did you make? Was it based on your experience? Was it text to self, text to world, text to text? How did you connect with this specific article? Then the vocabulary says, write the word with definition, using a sentence to draw a picture to remember the definition. Choose 3 different words in the passage and go ahead and write the definition down, write it in a sentence, and draw a picture so you can relate to it. So that basically is the homework. If you guys have any questions, feel free to get a hold of us. Ask either myself or Mrs. Cox. This will be due on Friday, October the 2nd.